Hey, a few surprises in the real estate market that's happening today locally. Let me share what those are. Eric Hatch with Century 21. Thank you so much for watching this month's market update. Look forward to sharing this numbers with you. Very interesting. If you take the full entire MLS local area, which is all of these counties comprised of the local MLS, and so you can see whichever county that you want to pick out that is your county. You can kind of look at it. Overall, you have new listings. Listings are down, so not as much inventory is coming on the market. So that's good for a seller. You've got pending sales, which is pretty much even from month to month beyond. But I'm going to show you some surprises on the counties. Solds, yes, we're a little bit lower. Now it's kind of hard to tell on some of this is seasonal and how much is part of it seasonal and how much is the higher interest rates. But I will tell you, one awesome thing is the interest rates fell pretty significantly this last week, and so one of the largest down cycles that we've actually had on the interest rate. So which is great news, which is almost about the same year to year of what we were last year on that interest rate. So if you haven't spoken to your favorite lender or your agent, give them a call because it might be time to start looking again. So want to share with you on that. Days on market, yes, has gone up a little bit. I wanted to share on the new listings by county because Nevada County on new listings was down 6%, but one of the largest, I mean, look at that 20% down on Placer County of the listings that was coming on from last month from this month, and you got 27%, 24%. These are signs for a buyer to really look at that and go, well, there's less inventory on the market. So you got to kind of watch that because that kind of goes both ways, buyers and sellers. But pending per county. Now, this was a huge surprise to me. I don't know what's going on in Calusa, but you got 83% tick up there on the listings, and you have about 100%. Now, of course, you got 10 and 5, so a lot more inventory that's currently pending, and 75% up on the closed sales. So that's going on. So people are driving a little bit further out to get to certain different counties. But if you stay kind of local, where I service most is Nevada County was up 37% on pending to pending month to month. So a lot more houses actually have sold or went pending in that period of time. Placer County is about flat right there. And then you can look here on the sold, actually closed transactions. You've got a 14 and a 12 on the Placer and Nevada counties on a little bit lower. But some of these other counties, you've got Sutter was even took a bigger hit on that. But when you come back and look at the up 10% or up 37% on those pending sales, these numbers will fluctuate. I want to show some really fun new tools that I actually have for you. So if you're interested in getting any kind of city or area, this right here actually is every 7 days. It actually brings several statistics together to see kind of where the market's going. So if you're interested in one of these cities or any other city that's not listed here, feel free. Let me know and I can actually send you a custom report. Because what we have here in Grass Valley, as you can see, these every tick here is about every 7 days. So you've got the average medium list price is 639, medium in the new listings 584, price per square foot. You can see it's kind of ticked up a little bit in the last 3 or 4 weeks on the listings that are coming on. Average days on market was ticking up and now has dipped because we've got those big all the new sales that were happening this last month. Medium days on market was ticking up a little bit. Price decreases. Now I'll share you with this on this is that the normal price decreases is somewhere between 35 to 40%. So when we were up here into up into the 58%, now we're getting to a little bit more normal on price decreases. Obviously, no one's increasing their price at the moment in the last 7 days, which is great. And then relisting, which is about normal around the 7 to 10%, so it's a little bit higher. So this means that people and other houses that did not sell or houses that were pending that fell out of escrow, that they're coming back on the market, and also if there was it went through their season and they chose a different real estate agent as well. Inventory, we have about 69. This is probably a little bit on the higher side of the inventory, but you can see it that is dipping a little bit. Again, that's probably seasonality as well. And then it has a little rent, a medium rent. So the rents have actually gone up a little bit in the last 3 weeks there. And then action is that this is kind of about stable, kind of cruising through here on kind of on the market action, which gives it a slight seller advantage. And you can see this needle here. So every seven days, if you want to be subscribed to this, just let me know. It's free. And then you can kind of see where this needle goes. So if this needle actually, if you see white in between here, that means that it's actually the needle is moving more towards a seller's advantage than a buyer's advantage. So you'll be back, 2 years ago, we were probably way over here. So if you see a little bit of white here, or if you see a little bit of gray here, it kind of tells you where the needle's going. So that's Grass Valley, because then you can see here on Auburn is that you can see that the needle dipped a little bit right here from last month on that. So it's actually going a little bit closer to a buyer's market. So for those buyers that are out there, watch this needle. Again, I will tell you right now, it's still a great time to buy, even though interest rates are at a very high level. There are still some deals. I've seen houses out there in the 300s, 200s, and 400s that are dropping 50,000, 60,000 because sellers have life-changing events taking place in their life right now. If they have a probate, a divorce, a need to move, a job transfer, these are the sellers that have historic equity in their houses that they're able to then reduce. Yes, they're not really happy that they're losing a little bit of their equity, but they need to move. And I saw one this morning, a 50,000 price reduction from 550 to 499, a 2,300 square foot house, and they still may have room on that. So if you're on the fence, please, buyers, look really closely at some of these really great deals and take it, I guess, a good advantage of a situation where a seller is needing to price their property where it needs to be, and they keep slashing it down to get that buyer because they need to move to their next stage of life. So guys, right now, still a slight seller advantage right here on this one as well. So feel free, if you see one of these cities, Meta Vista, you can look at the Meta Vista one here as well, and you can see that they are coming, and it's still a slight seller's advantage. Still loading, guys, doing this, recording this at the same time. Did not have this one pulled up, but you can see what's going on with Meta Vista that I want to share, that it actually last month was a little bit higher in the activities of that, and now it's dipping a little bit more into a buyer's market. So watch this closely. Happy to share this with you guys. If anybody has any desire to subscribe, feel free. Let's connect. Subscribe to my channel. Send me a DM. Text me. Happy to put you on this subscription so you can actually kind of watch what's kind of going on in your local market. And we'll take care, guys, and we'll see you soon.